Paulie, are you using power tools today?
Cheers.
Johnny, come here, man. Shoot that. Go see some. Go ahead, shoot that. Rum. That's what I thought the first time. To Gale.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was actually that was good.
What were you? What made you think it was a good idea to make a drinking montage with club-esque music and include that in Worm Life? I don't know. Like, why? Like, this is... It's so dumb.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was okay. So the joke was it wasn't like the joke that it was so ridiculous and over the top and clearly not a club atmosphere and clearly not us just drinking and shooting on the clock. Like
Even
that's
though that
what.
is literally all you filmed.
Yeah, that's the joke. When the guys were bringing in the veneer press, I made it look like it took them 20 hours just to get the thing in. But that's not reality. That's not it. I made a joke that they were slow, but they weren't.
From my point of view, we are not that company. Like, that segment you did was a misrepresentation. There have been 2 times alcohol has ever been consumed in any amount on the floor at Wormwood. They're both in Worm Life, and it's like an exaggeration of what it was. It was really you going around being like, you know, a customer brought this in, isn't it great? Would you like to try a sip? You know, and people being like, oh, I'll try a sip. Sipping it, oh, that's really nice. And it's like a wine tasting. It's not fucking Club Bobby.
I don't think that anyone actually thinks that.
Why wouldn't they think that?
But like, okay, we come across as, I think, a little dysfunctional and we don't know what we're doing. Like you said it in the last day, like we're highly functional. Like when we took that CNC off the truck, we came across as buffoons.
Shit.
We are not buffoons, we're competent people.
No.
I get what you're saying about that bit. I don't think that's there.
What's there?
The fact that it's like, oh, it's a joke, it's an exaggeration. Like the bit by itself, admittedly out of context, but that's how these things are.
Yes.
Like I think it could have used a balance shot playing that up. And like the shot of, I guess, Jamie at the end was weird.
Yeah, what the hell was that? I just don't, what the fuck was going on through your head? It's like, let's edit a montage of drinking to club music, ending with what appears to be someone looking like they're intoxicated in the corner. By the way, this is a woodworking company where they use power tools. Like, what in the fuck? What in the fuck is going on here?
I did say before that happened, I asked Paulie if he was using power tools, and in the disclaimer,
that was good.
The disclaimer,
the disclaimer in the video, did you read it?
Did you?
No one read it.
First of all,
no one read it.
did you add the disclaimer before or after the first time I was yelling on you at the phone when I first saw that for the first time? And I was like, what in the living fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck is
It
this?
was after. And
Okay, so
we probably have a disclaimer here, which is good. If anyone wanted to look further into the video, they see that everyone had a modest amount. No one's using power tools.
Yeah.
We do not condone drinking.
You can't put
while
on
at work.
you can't put on a condom after the fact.
There's something about the music that is triggering everything. I think if it was just different music,
No
it
shit.
was.
Can I weigh in on the music for a sec?
Music is
Can I weigh in?
literally a ridiculous drinking song that came out when we were in 7th grade. It's like, it's a joke. It's like you saying like, dude, why are you making us look like gangsters? And it's like, da 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 da. It's the
Right,
Snoop D-O double G.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg. It's just like, no, that's a joke. It's a joke.
I have never heard that song before in my life.
Okay, when you say that's club music, that's not club. That song is meme music. When I hear that song, I'm like, oh, this is a joke. This is a meme.
Perception, you know what I mean? Like that's your perception, that's Bobby's perception, but like we're trying to find people that will buy $10,000 tables. And
That's
what's
not
their
what Worm Life
and what's
is
their
for.
well, but it's still a reflection of the brand.
When we have,
Worm Life has always
No, that's-
It's
I don't
always
think
been
that's
okay.
true.
There's a difference between a fucking having a liability where it's like, look, we're gonna be open and transparent, and that's gonna naturally open us up to some criticism. Okay, versus I'm going to engineer this false narrative that paints us in the worst fucking picture. Now that's just fucking having a plugged in toaster in a bathtub. That is not just transparency, that is you're framing this situation in a light that makes us look way worse than it actually is. That's my problem.
My assumption is that if they're actually thinking, they don't actually think this is what Wormwood is, which is why it was a joke, which is why it was funny. It was under 15 seconds of that stupid montage. It was so quick. If you can see, no one's shooting it back. Like, it's literally a montage, but Nick is like, and Ian's like,
Yeah, I'm stepping. I'm not shooting. Yeah. It's nice and smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But still like spicy. Yeah, I like it.
Nice, isn't that good?
Can't shoot it though.
Costa Rican rum.
It's actually good, and I don't like dark alcohol all that much.
Yeah.
Just want to see if there were like any sort of cool nerdy things on that.
Costa Rican rum.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Damn, that's smooth.
Yeah, it is. No one's just like, yeah, go, like that's not what it was.
I agree. The editing is the show. The editing makes it funny. What's important to me that it is within the spirit of what is actually occurring. Ed, during fencing, I'm sure he was an awkward mess. Like he's an awkward guy. Right?
Sure.
And showing them awkwardly fencing, that is true. They were awkwardly fencing. Whereas
I'm sorry. The instructor complimented me multiple times.
because like I'm not a prude, I'm not a Puritan. The fact that people had a sip of alcohol to me is not a deal breaker. In Europe, the woodworkers there on lunch, they go out and get a beer. It was the way it was presented and the way at the very end, it made it look like someone was intoxicated to the point, like the fact that, like that is what it looked like. That doesn't look like someone that should be at work or in a workshop. And by the way, we have zero tolerance for actual. If someone actually came in here and was actually drunk, they would be fired.
There are people who are just like, oh, Wormlight's not about Wormwood, I don't care.
If someone actually came in here and was actually drunk, they would be fired. We are not that company. There have been 2 times alcohol has ever been consumed in any amount on the floor.
There's a line that's been set. I won't go past the line anymore, I guess. Always try to find the line, cross it deliberately. I thought I did that with the pilot episode of Worm Life.
Bobby is gonna keep doing what he's doing, and he does a really, really good job.
He does. He does.
Bobby's gonna listen to people, he's gonna grow, and he's gonna learn. Are we okay?
I'm fine.
You okay? Do you need a hug?
Guys, you need a, yeah, let's get this.
Let's get in there.
Let's get this.
Thanks, Dad.
It's okay.
No,
Hey, it's okay. It's okay,
Slugger.
son. You did great out there.
Anything else? Thanks. My coach said otherwise. Any parting words to wind this segment down?
I have, I don't know. What are you looking at?